Welcome to Lights, Camera, Objection. We are a troupe of amateur voice actors who are here to bring you fully voiced playthroughs of Capcom's Ace Attorney games. If this is your first experience with the Ace Attorney series, we have a no spoilers policy to ensure that first-timers have the unfiltered experience. No killers or other major surprises will be revealed ahead of time. So let's meet the cast and find out who they'll be voicing in the 5th turnabout. When I give your name, please introduce yourself with your pronouns and tell us who you'll be playing in Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Start first up, Co-Pilot Koko.
What's up, everyone? I'm Co-Pilot Koko. Welcome back again. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Phoenix Wright.
Voice Flower.
Hi, I'm Voice Flower. I go by she, her, and I'll be playing Emma Skye.
Dusk.
Hi, I'm Dusk, they, them, and I will be playing Miles Edgeworth and Jake Marshall.
WriterofBlocks.
Hello, I'm WriterofBlocks. I go by she, her, and I will be playing Angel Starr and Lana Skye.
Nyard.
Hey, I'm Nyard. I go by he, him, and I'll be voicing Mike Meekins and Damon Gant in this case.
Alright, and I'm Sir Syzer. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be voicing the Judge and Detective Gumshoe. So without further ado, court is now in session for Lights, Camera, Objection! Okay.
Never gets old.
Never gets old. Where'd my gavel go?
He's already in character. Wow, what a pro.
That is a fun fact that I want to stress, that Syzer actually procured a gavel, a real gavel.
Yeah, it's true.
Old gavel.
And he's been using it with the judge's gavel this entire time.
It's great.
Yeah,
Excellent.
my dad was a law professor, and he had it as like a prop in his office, so he gave it to me once he retired.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, February 24th, 3:12 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings.
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
What do you mean, what happened to you?
It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you?
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me.
So that means you.
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
I didn't see that one coming.
Dun dun dun!
Yeah, we have to talk about this, Emma. Tell me more about the SL9 incident.
It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day. Unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office.
Joe Dark.
It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then...
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
A permanent picture. Permanent picture. We'll keep the thread going. What did you see in that instant? The instant the crime occurred?
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Oh, poor Emma. You've been through so much.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago. You must have been 14. That's understandable.
Okay, I know he's saying that it's understandable that she couldn't talk on the witness stand, but I'm just insulting her drawing skills. Damn. Sorry, continue.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. After the incident...
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No. I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened.
So it's true. Even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. There's something puzzling about this, though. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me!
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor.
Lana used to be a detective. I'd better have another talk with her.
I mean,
Yeah.
this isn't the first time I would
Yeah.
be withholding,
True.
withholding information. Okay.
February 24th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Hi.
Lana.
Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Falsifying evidence. I just didn't think you were the type.
Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we?
But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty.
Believe me, I understand the risks.
Lana. Emma told me about you.
Oh?
About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office.
That's right.
Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs?
I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Alright, yeah.
So let's start with today's trial. There's a couple of inconsistencies here. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one from 2 years ago.
Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be.
That trial. It really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth.
It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul.
Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department.
Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said about you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us?
Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. Tell me about the Dark investigation.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the investigation led... Oh. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right?
Yes. Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations.
They even had the same office.
We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place.
When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark.
You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me.
Oh, now you tell us. First one at the scene.
Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, and then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself.
That's where he found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana?
It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
3 bodies?
Prosecutor Marshall, the victim Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious.
What did you... what did you do?
To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Can't blame her. After all her sister must have gone through.
After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
Okay. Now, let's talk about your career as a detective.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
She was amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
Chief Gant?
He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be.
They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was...
to gain an experience investigating crime scenes, so you could use that experience in court, right?
Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident.
That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm?
I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved.
Officer Marshall, yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely.
I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark.
Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The chief's office.
Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder.
Dun dun dun.
Well, thanks, Lana. Enjoy
Bye.
detention. Interesting. Indeed. Yeah, I guess we have to go to the precinct now.
February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Oh god, the proto-badger's in the background.
Yep. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere.
Things seem kind of quiet around here today.
You're right. The chief of detectives seems the same, though.
Why don't we go look for some people to talk to?
Right. We can come back here later.
Oh, I guess this was the wrong,
Huh. Okay.
wrong junction point.
Okay, yeah. I gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
We don't need to go there right now.
Police department entrance. Hey.
Howdy, Bambina.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, sera. You never know where life will lead you. Hey, Bambina. I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus.
Say. Oh.
This is good. Must be his... One sec. Whew, okay. Now we're changing tones here a little. Yeah, must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed?
Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
But, Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one.
But you turned yourself in. Wait. Oh. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today.
You're damn right you won't.
I see. Okay. Well, let's skip right to it. Tell us about the dark trial. We've heard a lot today.
Something was fishy about that trial from the very beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean, fishy?
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe Dark's, all right. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there's a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon.
Gasp.
Huh.
However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? Most likely.
That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
Yeah, let's do scars. I like continuing the thread as we unlock it, you know?
Yeah, I like it too. There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They?
Who are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Skye.
I see.
Dang.
That was a mic drop moment. Yep. The investigation lead Damon Gant and his second-in-command, Lana Skye. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah. Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective.
Oh shit. Something's wrong. Oh, here we go, okay. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
Emma?
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out.
Lana's secret? It all started 2 years ago. Okay, Prosecutor Marshall.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around.
You look almost exactly the same.
I just made detective when it went down.
Ah, jeez.
It was our first case together.
How old was he, your brother?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You mean the...
King of Prosecutors.
Ah, yes. I knew it.
What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor.
Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
Yeah, it's his brother.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal.
Oh, interesting.
It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty.
So, there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
It was certainly enlightening.
There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used the falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina.
There he goes.
Okay, what in the anachronistic shit is a guy doing? Is a guy doing with a stainless steel flask that has a cork?
He's committed to the aesthetic is what he's got.
To the bit. Okay, awesome. Well, shit. Okay, things are developing.
Let's go to underground.
It's called a bit. You don't got a bit because you're the main character.
You generic man.
My bit is insulting people in my head the entire time.
See if we run into Angel over here, maybe.
Hey.
Prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
No one's here today. Not even Miss Starr.
Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Yeah, definitely true.
Have we been able to go here yet?
Where?
High Prosecutor's Office. That's new, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely new.
Oh wait, no, that's where Edgeworth is. But let's just go there anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably a place to go.
High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't here.
Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? He took a real beating in court today.
Did he? Oh yeah, that.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago.
I guess we'll just have to come back later. Huh. Yeah, nothing changed about the office either. Can we go anywhere? No, we can't go anywhere from the detention center.
Wait. Can we not? I feel like, didn't we learn that wait.
Maybe we need to talk to Lana more.
I don't know.
Or no, I
maybe.
think now we have to move back to the criminal affairs department.
Maybe.
There we go.
Oh, yep.
Police
there it
Station,
is.
Criminal Affairs Department.
This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
This is
That
new
must
dialogue,
mean
though.
everybody's busy solving crimes.
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room.
Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us.
With the chief prosecutor saying what she said and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together.
Why is he a yokel?
He's a little bit Andy Griffith, a little bit Barney Fife. There we go.
I like it.
I think festive is usually the word used for those.
Nah,
But
chaotic.
okay.
Sir? We'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
It's pretty funny how they're just allowed to go.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's
God
off
damn it,
limits.
Emma!
Oh, God. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
I'm just gonna go there anyway.
Emma's just crimes. I still find it hilarious that
That's not suspicious.
the only actual thief, quote unquote, the only actual one of the assistants archetype that it isn't crimes gremlin is Kay.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
Oh no, she's just weird, just not in it. Why does this man have a giant organ?
That's the supervillain indicator, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need to say my wife says it all the time. Sorry, continue.
Oh, my
You
God.
said giant organ. I'm sorry. I'm 12 sometimes.
A giant organ. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Police Department Chief's office. Oh, we're getting organ music too.
It's his theme. That's why.
It's very ridiculous that a pipe organ would be inside of a police department. It's so ridiculous. Oh my god.
His whole office is a church atrium, like
What the fuck is this?
fully.
He's an outrageous individual.
Whoa. Where am I?
In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
What the fuck?
That's
What?
the most complicated instrument, but okay.
They used to call me Little Miss Bach.
Your feet can't reach the pedals!
Who needs the pedals?
Yeah, how can you reach the pet? That's exactly the question I
Oh
thought.
wait,
They put sticks on my feet.
Is that what she said? I couldn't
No.
read it.
No.
I never could remember where C was. No, that's the most basic. Oh,
No! Emma!
Emma, why?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk.
Steal it. Steal it.
So, Wright, have you been swimming lately?
No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. Also, it's February.
I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. And Lana's provocative statement.
Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? Yeah.
2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me.
So, this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
We took it to commemorate our work together.
Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Oh, I know what it is.
Is it that Lana's smiling?
No, it's that the vase is not broken.
Oh.
Yeah.
Photo at the
And there's
awards.
a very sharp implement in the photo.
Oh, true.
It's a
Yeah.
very. I think my favorite thing about this photo is how it's just the default sprites next to each other and very slightly edited.
Yes, good. Okay. Oh,
Yes.
true, the implement. The
Okay, it's over
armor's lance, yeah.
The awkward pauses, I know it's intentional to put you off,
Yeah.
but it's just like, yeah.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh. But this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Not that I have any authority or jurisdiction to assert that.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. No, hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend.
He's got a point there.
God, he could not be more sus.
Yeah.
Bum, bum,
Looks like we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
Yeah, it's his office.
Yeah, and he's like a
bothering
police chief. Yeah, police chief. He probably has other super private shit that has nothing to do with this case. Like,
You mean like a clue?
there's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Now Phoenix is the one like crimes.
Crimes?
Phoenix fully wants to go back there and break in. Let's do it.
Trespassing,
I'm a lawyer.
bro.
Study law, do crime.
Yeah.
There's a criminal lawyer, then there's a criminal lawyer.
Yeah.
Hey!
You're not gonna get charged until 3 more years, man. Don't do this.
I'm just gonna start
no.
clicking on stuff, see what gets us places.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe here again. Okay.
Oh wow, we keep getting timestamps here.
Yeah. Hey, pal.
Oh, sweet. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting with like the other half of the department?
I'm just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long?
Actually, I'm serving everyone coffee.
Oh my god, Gumshoe!
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
I love him.
I'm drinking coffee right now. I'm just gonna, role play it that, he was really into his, coffee boy,
Yeah.
job, and he just like handed me a coffee,
He makes
would,
like
though.
aesthetic videos of.
Also,
Yeah.
Emma's definitely on tons of caffeine.
I
all
was
the
about
time.
to
Oh,
say,
she's
yeah. Especially in like especially in the just, she's knocking back like cups
Yeah.
of coffee during study.
She believes in nootropics.
Okay, damn.
Say, have either of you
this
seen
okay for
Mr.
Twitch?
Edgeworth?
I don't know if nootropics are okay for Twitch. No.
What are nootropics? If you don't.
Exactly.
We'll talk about it later. How about that?
Okay, all right. So
I can
clearly-
maybe-
I agree. I don't know.
I can maybe edit this out. We'll see. I don't probably.
okay.
Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask?
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court.
That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Familiar situation.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay, but who actually is Lana protecting if she's willing to sack herself and Edgeworth?
Yeah.
This is weird as hell now. But okay, yeah, let's ask. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she?
Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now, with this,
Are there really so many people who hate him?
in our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making enemies.
Hey, Dick, keep up the good work.
Oh god.
Yes, sir.
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir.
It seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth might just crack.
Okay, I have to say one thing. I didn't know if we had a plan for who was going to be police, but police also starts with P, so I fully just thought that was a Phoenix line. And then as soon as the first word came out of my mouth, I read police, and I was like, oh, I have to actually say this differently. It was like a
funny. That was
Holy
so funny.
That's so good.
I think there were also I think those were also meant to be like 5 different police officers too.
Oh, I thought it was like just one guy repeatedly interrupting.
No, I think that was meant to be a bunch of different police officers who were like, "Hey, I love you guys. Hey, let's hang out." Because everyone likes Detective Gumshoe.
Right.
He's like a puppy.
What do you think Detective Gumshoe's like favorite genre of like favorite like genre of music is? Like, what's he listening to while he's like on his beat? You know,
That's answered in a
UK
later
Garage.
game. That's answered in a later game.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the real answer is, but my expectation is that he listens to UK Garage.
Yeah, do you want me to? Well, I'll tell. I don't know. Is that a spoiler if I say?
Nah.
No, say it.
No.
Not really.
In the third game, he's definitely listened to reggae.
Oh my
man.
god. I love
Which is
Okay.
Is that appropriate
That's
for a
amazing.
police detective to listen to reggae? I don't know. Probably not.
Him and Marshall jam out to Buffalo Soldier.
Okay.
Oh god.
Actually, I took a look at the fire earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find anything? Did you find out anything?
The only evidence Stark left behind was during his final attack.
Then how'd they know it was him?
His final attack? You mean...
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
Oh.
Me.
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Dude, give us the juice. Give us the juicy tidbits.
God, no,
All right.
not the Jews.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it has something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay?
God damn.
His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Why is
give
he
me one-
so sarcastic in his mind? Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
She got a
Okay,
point.
so let's remember to do that, but, all right, so here we go.
Brandish a knife at him, Phoenix.
Oh.
Joe Dark
Hold him up, stab him.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
A businessman? What made him take to serial killing as his second
I
profession?
don't know, maybe being a businessman.
Oh, it was such a serve, and you hit that one. That was great. Good. Okay.
One day in his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So, it was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
Oh my god. He just couldn't get enough.
An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady as a second crime. A kid walked by just then, so he killed him too. Then a biker came and on the scene and then killed him. Finally, he turned himself in.
Dear God.
Wait. Hold on. It just said he was burying the bodies when a jogger came out.
Yeah.
No, this
think that's
is
technically
really
defined
messed
as-
up, man. So,
I think that's technically defined as a spree killing rather than an
Yeah.
actual serial killer.
But this is like...
This is reminiscent of like the final scene in like American Psycho, you know, where he just
Yeah.
he just starts. Yeah.
Oh,
man.
wait. That has to be the reference, right?
I feel
Probably.
it could be. I mean,
Because
I
I was
don't
just
know.
about to say, this is the most cartoonishly evil thing that happens in the first game.
It's a psychotic
easily.
killing spree,
Yeah.
like clearly,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah. Holy. Okay. Anyway,
Damn.
seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
Then how do you know?
So he turned himself in?
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
That
I
last
bet it
witness.
was Gant, right? It's gotta be Gant.
Yeah, it's totally Gant.
No, it's Emma.
Oh, it is, I guess it is Emma, yeah.
Yeah. He, because the thing is that he doesn't realize that the last, like, Gumshoe doesn't realize he's talking about Emma right in front of her.
Okay. I
Right.
thought they meant somebody.
Yeah,
Okay, regardless.
Yeah. The last witness, also known as Emma.
All right,
I'm sure
let's.
weed isn't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah, it's okay though. The world will roll him, you know. Brandish the knife at the man. That'll get him talking. That'll get him talking.
Accidentally present the wrong thing.
No, it
Oh,
says
I
knife.
think he meant the switchblade. But
thought-
we'll
I
talk
thought-
about
okay.
it. Let's see.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Skye to do such a thing? Oh, wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have... someone who must have a real grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
True. Okay, what about the other knife?
Oh,
the
yeah.
chipped knife.
Oh my god, there's so much evidence.
I know. This is a long fucking case. And half of this evidence isn't even like evidence to the crime. Some of it's our tools and some of it is evidence to another
Yeah.
crime.
Well,
Gumshoe, about this.
Hey, is that...
It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that?
Stole it.
You're under arrest. Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
on the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it. Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again!
There's a realistic chance of that happening.
Fact.
Well, let's look at this maybe.
Oh yeah, we should read it.
Okay, perpetrator Joe Jark, crime, serial murder, sentence, death. Victims: Edward Jones, Knight, Kirby, Rate Moss, Bates, and Neil Marshall.
Who is? Oh, okay.
Head prosecutor Edgeworth,
Bates.
witnesses Lana, Skye, Emma, Skye. Executive investigators Damon, Gant, Lana, Skye. Head investigators Bruce Goodman, investigators Marshall and Starr. Okay.
Lana was put on investigation for a crime she was witness to, could have been the victim to.
Well, no, she was investigating for the initial killings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It only
Yep,
changed
yep.
when,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
She and Emma only became witnesses because of this, because of the because of Neil Marshall being killed.
Yeah. During the questioning, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Or right before, yeah. Okay.
All right.
So about the murder weapon.
About the murder weapon.
This knife. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's right. We traced it back to the store we brought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
Oh no.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It's found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet. Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Neil's autopsy report: stabbed in the back, died from a punctured lung and heart. A knife tip was in the wound. Oh, updated. Switchblade knife. The broken tip was found in the victim's body. Belonged to murderer Joe Dark. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Can I ask you one more thing, Gumshoe?
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
Oh my god, are we gonna use... Oh my god!
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put...
Don't you trust us?
I can't say no to that face.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Damn it!
Oh.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Try to threaten him with a knife again.
Yeah, I agree.
Show him you're serious about this.
Show him the luminol spray and ask him if he's ever gotten it in his eye. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
we already looked at that, didn't we? Oh, let's show him this, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Let me share a little advice with you as a detective. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut.
Damn, Gumshoe, okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sheesh. Okay, let's maybe look around a little bit more, see if there's anyone else to talk to. I'm not sure what else to show him, so...
But the game did imply that there's something else, maybe?
Yeah, but do we have it yet? It's the question, right?
But do we have it? Yeah.
Try showing him
Can
the
we show
trophy.
something that links all of this back to Gant in some way to convince him that, hey, we should look in there?
Trying to
Like
think.
the photo we already found in the office? I'm just thinking.
Oh, did we show him the photo?
We did, yeah.
We showed him the photo.
Oh, okay.
And we did, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he
We showed
told
him
us
the
to shut
trophy
up.
then?
Yeah, maybe the trophy, yeah.
Or the vase?
Or the vase.
Yeah,
Maybe start with the vase.
sure.
About that jar. I think I've seen it before somewhere.
Somewhere?
Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives.
Oh my god.
This must be the most uninformative detective I have ever met.
Something about it makes me...
That's so cruel. He's really just trying to do his best.
I know.
Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me.
Chief Gant?
Where could I have seen that before?
Okay, and
And
maybe
now
now
the
show
photo.
him the photo?
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Oh.
Okay.
No. I think he's leading us. I think he's leading the player on to make that connection.
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh,
The answer may surprise
there's
you.
a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently, he's forgotten.
Okay, I want to look around a little bit more.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, nothing here.
Parking lot?
Ah,
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
High Prosecutor's Office.
I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. It looks like he's writing something.
I will not use forged evidence.
What are
I
you
will not
doing?
use forged evidence.
What are you doing here?
He was sure quick. he sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor.
Threw it on the ground.
That threw me back.
Shit! He comes up with that scowl, tapping that finger. So, tough day in court, huh?
Oh, okay.
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Stop being a
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. I'm about to allege him for saying rumors.
Shut up.
Always trying to hide his real feelings. We know how he really
So-
feels.
What do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
Listen, we gotta cut to the chase. Let's talk about the forged evidence. We know you didn't do
There's
it.
no excuse for what I've done.
Okay.
2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. The fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Let's talk about...
Let it
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
got to let it
continue.
go. Let's talk about tomorrow's trial. Are you up for the trial tomorrow, Edgeworth?
First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
Good Wrightworth moments.
Yeah!
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most... It's only half as long as most lists?
Oh, that's the same page.
That-
Sorry, go ahead.
That is odd.
It's the same paper that the Gant was looking at, so we gotta go get that.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture... Something seems
All right,
strange
we'll have
about
to remember to show that to him.
it. Yeah. The day of the crime. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes. It was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. Gant's looking sussier by the minute.
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now.
Remember what?
That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
I must now open my bedroom door and release my dog from... He knocks, he comes in,
Please
he sleeps.
do not bring dogs into my office, please.
Whistle. I mean missile, not whistle.
Got a whistle for missile.
Yeah.
All right.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this one's so cute.
Have I seen pictures of Koko's dog? I'm not sure that I have. I'm not sure what kind of dog it is.
Were you asking if you've ever seen a picture
Yeah.
of my dog? Oh, maybe you haven't. I feel like I posted
Yeah, you probably
him.
haven't. I just forgot. Well, it's all right.
All right, I'll send.
I've
I'll post
definitely
another
seen
one
Koko's
later.
dog.
Yeah.
Show me the dog.
I will.
The pupper.
Okay.
All right, cool. King of Prosecutors Trophy. Tell me why they changed it.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese
What a
tale.
pretentious fucker.
In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? You know, for Emma's sake.
Very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
So silly.
Wait a minute. Objection! Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant. Yeah, because he doesn't believe in contradictions. He believes in truth only, and whatever he decides is truth, that's
You know,
what it is.
I can't remember. Is the prosecutor's award like the Stanley Cup?
Maybe, or maybe he used the knife and like it, or maybe he used the knife as a murder weapon for something.
Yeah.
Ha!
Could be.
Something like murder.
Yeah.
This I just realized, by the way, this entire connection and the Chinese word and everything, like, this probably makes a lot more sense when you think about like the kanji is probably the same.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's-
so it's getting into like, you know, the etymology from Chinese and then okay.
yeah, okay.
That's cool.
That actually,
That's
that's
fun.
actually kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Do we
Thanks,
wanna
Edgy Poo.
show him anything else? Like,
The knife, the spray. No. Let's see. I don't think.
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea?
I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very stylish manner.
Whose side are you on anyway?
She's on the side of, style and riz, okay?
Style and Riz?
Does Edgeworth have Riz?
Edgeworth does not have Riz.
No.
He does have a certain charisma that has, old ladies falling for him.
Edgeworth and Phoenix are in a Rizless relationship.
Fair. No, you're right. You're right. Facts. You're right.
In this household, we have no Riz, and we're proud of it.
I mean, look at his outfit, man. That man is wearing a hanky around his neck.
He's got like. He's giving me Riz from like the neck down and then undoing it with his facial expression.
Oh, man.
Help.
All right.
Sorry, y'all.
No worries.
It's
Besides,
just, he's so fun to poke fun at.
Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction.
okay, let's see what evidence we have that's been updated
just-
recently.
You know, he did just throw a piece of paper under the table. It's weird that that's not been mentioned.
Oh yeah, let's
Wonder if it's in the room. Oh, yep, there it is.
Oh, he crumpled it. He's a crumpler.
I want. I don't know why that was so funny. Okay, I wonder what he was writing before. We'll pick it up, uncrumple it.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
I'm right here,
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Seduce him.
Hey Edgeworth, I saw
No.
this funny way to greet people on TikTok. It has to do with like my forearm against the wall and. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground.
Hold on. First, let me see what the girl's doing crawling around my feet.
Oh,
He didn't
man.
even look.
What? Letter of...
If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation.
No.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died.
That's called depression, babe.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Poor
Oh,
Edgeworth.
jeez.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. Same goes for you, Emma.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one.
You dramatic bitch. Just
I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
you dramatic bitch.
And no one else should forgive me either.
You dramatic fucking bitch. Get yourself together.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please. You have to do something.
Start making out with him on his desk.
No.
This letter of resignation. I wonder
Oh,
if
we
I can
give that
use
to
it for
Gumshoe.
anything.
And he's just like, what?
Oh yeah,
Are you
and then
serious?
Gumshoe. Yeah, Gumshoe goes like full Studio Trigger Like,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, yeah, bro. Yes, you're so right. You're so right. He does go full like, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one we needed.
Full.
Oh, something happens here. Underground parking lot in the prosecutor's office. Someone says, excuse me. Who is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Of course,
It's me. Hi. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? What the
Damn.
fuck?
Miss Starr. I guess she's out of lunches. Now she's just doing full grocery.
You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk.
So weird. Why would you say that?
Why would you say that, Angel? That's so fucking funny. Holy shit. That's in this game? That is a line in this game?
Apparently.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no
I'm sorry.
worries. I think that required a pause. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence.
It's called
can it?
asset reusing, Phoenix.
True.
We don't have enough room on the cartridge. Sorry. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness?
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
True. Miss Starr's hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago.
Ayy.
Oh, sorry. I
Was
accidentally clicked
Angel
on that.
with-
What were you saying?
Neil?
No worries.
I was just gonna ask, I'm trying to remember, was Angel Neil's partner before he died? Like her romantic partner?
I don't think
were
that's
they
been
together?
suggested, really. I don't...
Okay.
She just seems to be sort of a femme fatale, you know? She just, you know...
Yeah, no, I was wondering because why does she specifically hate Lana unless that was something we already knew?
I don't
Why?
think we already knew why Lana specifically, but I think we're about to find out.
Okay, I may have been doing a subconscious trying to remember the game spoiler. Like, I don't know if that's true or not, but
We'll see.
you know what I mean? Like my ancient memories of playing. Okay,
Alright. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy.
Good metaphor.
Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell.
you mean because of his brother's death?
They were
Sorry.
close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Ow, my throat. Her?
Lana's Skye.
My sister?
The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course they were led by that legendary duo.
Lana. And Chief Gant.
What do we want to do next?
No.
Koko.
Yeah, legendary duo, yeah, because
Hey, why not? Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence.
Mm-hmm.
He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he'd handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean...
Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Starr.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Hello?
And after the case closed...
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out.
You mean, with the forging of evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
But you don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
She was being used? She was being used? I'm so sorry. Okay. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean, that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since the case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change.
At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
Do you want to present anything? Maybe this?
We can try.
Sure.
I don't have anything else to tell you.
Miss Starr.
Okay. The only thing I can give you now is a poppy seed rice set.
Talk about cheap.
Eat this, and maybe you'll be able to tell black from white in court tomorrow.
Really?
I think that's her way of saying that I've got my part in this case is done.
Yeah, it's really cut and dry from her perspective
Yeah, and
at this point.
anyway, we were headed to a particular place with a mission in mind.
Yes.
A
That's
mission?
it. I feel like this isn't going to turn out great.
Probably not.
Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, you're back.
You're still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files.
By hand.
Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means Dusk jockey.
Hey, I'd listen to his mixtape.
That is definitely some kind of bad translation. I have no idea what that means.
We're back to UK Garage.
Oh, a desk jockey is basically what Gumshoe's
pencil
doing.
pusher.
A desk jockey
Yeah.
is like, he's the one that's just like, hey, can you give this file to this person? Hey, can you go
Office
get some more
errand boy
coffee?
kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
a term that people actually use.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period.
Oh my god. As soon as you said, like Emma blinked, it was just the most perfect.
Nice.
It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Yep, show him the thing.
Yep. This is what's on the line, Gumshoe.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper?
Our bestest, most precious boy.
What? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious.
It says
Yes,
it right there. He's serious.
Is he ever not serious?
Hey,
I can't believe they pushed him this far.
I can. He's a dramatic bitch.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, honey. This is why I love Gumshoe. He's just...
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
We can't do that. If someone found out...
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
I don't think that's what's at stake here, Emma.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
All right, detective.
Do it for him.
Thank you. Yeah, literally.
I tuff swiftly into pocket.
Okay.
I love Gumshoe. I love him. He's such a good boy.
Let's go back to that no good chief's office.
Yep.
Oregon Trail.
He looks like a extremely wealthy fashion designer.
He does. He could be a Gucci.
Yeah, the
Very
fake,
much that.
the fake
Damon
tan
Gucci.
Damon Gucci. Oh my lord. Anyway.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Here it goes, Mr. Wright.
Click. Beep.
We're in. If anyone finds us now,
Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
he's the sacrifice.
If that happens,
Oh, hi,
if
Gumshoe.
that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Ah!
Why did you follow us in here without telling us? Sorry. I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Detective Gumshoe!
Why is he yelling like 5 years late?
What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point in you... If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket.
Oh, no.
Damn!
Hey, don't do that to my card.
Phoenix! Nick! What the fuck?
Oh my god, okay.
What a petty
This is like, at once it's like the climax of the thing, but it's also like, it's slowly unraveling at the seams. Like, the characters are like really stressed and just like reacting in crazy ways. And...
Yep.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
We know who we are. We're all stars.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Alright, the chief's office. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day, 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see.
So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Then why'd you sacrifice everything to get in here, Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Alright, Chief Gant, let's talk about the man himself.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind, don't worry about it.
Sorry, what?
Okay, now then, let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy.
Huh? What is
When
it?
someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry. Oh, this guy's starting to get on my nerves now. So, what's bothering you?
You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Sussy as fuck.
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet.
There you go, ignoring me again.
Oh man, poor Gumshoe.
Oh, Gummy.
Oh, sorry, Gumshoe, but
Gummy
we can't
bear.
answer that yet.
Yeah.
Gummy bear, that's hilarious. This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue.
Okay, if you say so.
It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. The code is the organ. No. I really wanted it to be.
Oh,
Oh, that's so camp, but I love it.
Input number.
a 7-digit number. I think I might just know what it is.
It's the
It's 7
sevens,
digits?
right?
Put in all 7s. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be Damon. It's gotta be Damon's lucky number. That guy is so
Do you know what it
cocky.
is?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's...
Why would it be your birth date? Why? I don't think Chief Gant knows your birth
We
date.
don't even get it.
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing.
Alright.
I'm feeling lucky today.
We're just going for 7s, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is the
Jackpot.
worst freaking password.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Holy shit. Bingo.
Like, it might as well not even be in a safe.
That's incredible.
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
777-7777. The final ID card number on that record.
Yep. What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean... 777-7777? That ID number?
No, he actually missed
Oh, yeah,
one.
you did.
I think you're 1 7
I was
shy
thinking ahead
this
of
time.
Gumshoe.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness.
That can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Luminol.
Gumshoe breathing heavily.
Also, in Japanese, they would literally just be going na 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 na.
Na 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 na.
It's the Batman theme. That's the
Oh, I could also be Shichi. That's true.
Is there any money in there? How
Well.
much does he have stashed away, huh?
Look, it's
A shard from a broken cup?
This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen it before?
there's something else in here too. Oh my
What's this?
god.
It looks like a piece of leather cloth with a
Dum, dum,
with a handprint on it.
dum, 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 ba, dum, bum, bum, ba, dum, bum, bum, ba, dum, ba, bum, ba. Oh, this is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey,
She's like humming while so focused on the crime scene or whatever on collecting evidence.
Yeah. She would totally do that too. Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? Because he's a fashion designer.
He is.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe? Disappointment.
Apparently so. It's empty now.
No money.
Piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Well,
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
I only know at least one of them.
Come on. There's got to be something we can show the detective.
Okay, well, show him the vase. Or rather, no, show him the picture first.
Show the picture. One of those two things is gonna do it. If I'm fired, I won't be able to give you any information. So that's why I have to get it all out of my system now. You understand, don't you?
Don't be so negative, detective. We do want you to share your information, though.
Oh, who am I fooling? I've never had anything useful to share to begin with.
Oh, honey.
Got to stay positive.
Okay, yeah, no, I think it's the jar.
Yeah.
Or, well, yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
I mean, with how long this case is going.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found?
You mean this one that was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That wasn't. Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Ah. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Assemble fragments. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes.
Dramatic.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Got tie. V. There. It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But
Hey guys, get a load of this.
What is it?
This piece you just attached is different from the others.
there's a reddish line on it.
No, that's just red.
A reddish line?
Red. It's like reddish?
That's
No, it's
blood.
That'd be brown as hell.
Also true. But that's blood.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe?
Cause he's sussy as fuck.
Okay. What else can we show him, though? It's something to do with a handprint. Maybe this?
I think
Trying to
that
think. Oh no, it's the knife. It's the chipped knife.
You know Officer Marshall?
Of course, he was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus.
Really?
He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles.
God damn it.
Note to self. Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus.
Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him.
You volunteering?
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay.
Sorry, what were we saying we need to show him?
Let's see. The chip knife. Because the chip knife had no fingerprints, I'm pretty sure. This knife belonged to the murderer, Joe Dark, right?
You bet. If it wasn't for that piece of evidence, he wouldn't have been found guilty. The broken tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body.
Ever since that case was solved, this knife's been in Detective Goodman's locker. How could it have possibly gotten to Edgeworth's car?
how do you think?
Not only that, but it was wrapped in Lana's scarf. Her muffler.
What's even more mysterious is whether that's called a scarf or a muffler. Answer me that, pal.
Go watch the first 3 episodes of this case, and it'll all become clear.
Oh, maybe could it be on the evidence locker? No.
I'm trying to think. SL9 fingerprints.
We showed him the photo.
Showed him the photo.
Oh, we did already show him that. Yeah, okay.
Oh, can you go to the vase? Inspect it. If you can, check it.
Oh yeah, we didn't actually do this yet.
Can we... Yeah.
Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here.
Looks like blood.
This piece the chief has is different, though.
Still you.
The blood stains on the other pieces are just spots. But this one's a line.
That is odd. Okay. Well.
Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom.
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet. What's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
I mean, it definitely does. But was it for a potted plant? It's the
Well,
only
why don't we
reason.
look around a little bit more and see what we can find?
Okay.
I want to look at can I look at this? Yeah.
This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons?
Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room alone?
What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. Yes! Yes! Tax evasion, let's go!
Start him young.
Phoenix.
You don't have any taxes to pay.
Be careful what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
Please no NASA.
I don't think he'd fit in here. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Oh, that's me. Well. That was Phoenix.
Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier...
Nyard.
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. Yeah, open his desk, violate his privacy, do it, crimes. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like
I love that pose.
a list of evidence.
A list of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? SO9 incident? I wonder what this is doing here.
Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what...
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long?
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
A half-size list of evidence.
The list of evidence seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
Wow.
What would the other half of the list be doing there?
I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so.
Oh, we snagged it. Let's go.
Let's have a look.
Hey, do you mind if we take a little break?
Yeah,
Bathroom break?
let's do 5.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, this is a bathroom break.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Get the plot out of here.
What do you do? You're putting plot on the screen. People are leaving, and you're like, next time on Lights Camera Abduction, the entire answer to the case.
And to think that I thought we were gonna get through an investigation and a trial today. I'm so...
You dumbass.
No, but
I'm
we're
sorry
actually
to
pretty
say,
close. We're pretty close to the trial.
We're not
though.
gonna get through a trial
Yeah, I think
today,
this is
though.
literally.
Yeah, no.
No, but I think we can get to the
Oh, yeah,
to be
we can.
continued.
For sure.
I'm actually
Okay.
gonna use the bathroom too. I'll be right back.
I was actually, by the way, during that entire section, I was lying on the bed. But then I'm on my bed because I was just like kind of tired, so I just lied down for a bit. It was like, oh, and then I saw like people were talking about the list. And I was like, oh shit, there's gonna be a flashback scene, and I just rushed over here.
You had a premonition. Yes.
Yes.
Very cool.
Oh my god.
All right, so in
in
video game news, the big thing is that next week, FF16 comes out. I'll be playing that as like the... I think I'm gonna have to grab the mantle of biggest FF fan, even though Dusk, I know you play FF14. But I've played all the Final Fantasies except for 14 and 11. So there we go.
Well, but you know there's a free trial.
I do know that. I've downloaded it already. I haven't played it yet though.
Again, like, even if you don't like want to engage with the MMO aspects, it's very much playable as a primarily single player RPG anyway.
Yeah. The closest I get though is playing the Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line, which is the rhythm game for all the Final Fantasies. So like FF14 has like twice the music of any other Final Fantasy.
It really does.
And it's got some good tracks too, you know. Like it has a very wide variety of music in there too. So there's a surprising number of like very electronica, techno kinds of things going on in there.
Ah, yes, I am the end and the beginning.
Yeah.
That one's in there? Nice.
The one I was doing today was Rise, which I think is what plays when you fight Alexander.
Oh, yes, Rise is very fun.
Rise and we rise and we rise and we rise, etc. Yeah.
A to the L to the EX center. Gum's gonna rise up like thunder. A to the L to the EX center.
Oh, is that actually the lyrics? I didn't even hear that.
No, yeah, those are part of A to the L to the EX center. Gum's gonna rise up like thunder. A to the L to the EX center. Gum's gonna rise up like thunder. Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
That is hilarious. Oh man.
All right, faster. You get theater. I'm curious how many are in there.
There's 32 FF14 tracks.
32.
Yeah.
Damn.
And just for reference, we have like, I think FF7 has like 18 or 19.
Yes, 36. 26 battle music stages and 6 field music stages. There is the Serenity to the Sun, On Westerly Winds, The Land Breathes, Hard to Miss, Torn from the Heavens, Nemesis, Primal Judgment, Under the Weight, Engage, Fallen Angel, Good King Moggle Mog the 12th.
Of course, because you've got to have that.
Through the Maelstrom, Ultima, A Light in the Storm, Oblivion, Ink Long Dry, Ominous Prognostics, Heroes, Locus, Metal Brute Justice Mode, Exponential Entropy, Mobius, Rise. They just have all of the Alexander songs in there. That's funny.
Yeah, it's...
Hey, I'm back.
Triumph, The Worm's Tale, Wayward Daughter, Sunrise, What Angel Wakes Me, Who Brings Shadow, A Long Fall, Promises to Keep, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of songs. Yeah, there's a lot
And there
of
could
songs.
potentially be even more. There's 2 DLC packs they haven't announced the tracks for, though those are the last 2 that are coming out, and I suspect they might be FF16 tracks. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
That, I would guess either that, FF14, or Bravely Default.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, man. Love me an FF. For sure. So, chat, what are you up to in there? I know there's a few of you in there. I see Sean, my buddy Sean's in there. What else are we doing today? Nyard, what are you playing right now?
Ace Attorney with you. I've started playing Diablo 4 because that came out recently, and also I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Those are the games I'm keeping busy with. Both are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Learning about American culture firsthand.
Riders, what are you playing?
Well, I've been playing a lot of the new Minecraft update.
Okay.
Yeah, it's they've added a cherry blossom grove first of all.
Oh hell yeah.
Let's see. What else have they done? There's been there's like you can find like archaeology spots at like some of the pre-generated ruins that you can like explore and like you breast little things. You can find these ancient eggs that you can hatch into things called sniffers, and they're so cute.
And what do they sniff?
They can find you. They can find you interesting things.
Oh.
Sorry, they can like find rare items. I think is what it was. Also been playing Tears of the Kingdom way too much. I am.
Are you making mechas like I've seen so many people do?
I have not been making war crimes. I have been a good little boy, and I have not made war crimes, and I have been treating the Koroks with respect.
Actually trying to get them to where they're going?
Yes, although there was one, oh god, I feel so bad. So
Okay, I'm back.
I was, I'll finish up what I was saying, and then we can go back to the. So I was trying to get there was a Korok like on the top of a hill, and the Korok friend that he had to deliver to was at the bottom of the hill, right? And there were like glider pieces around, so I put fans on the glider and then put the Korok on, but it's just like I misjudged where to put the Korok on to keep the balance right, so I fell off the glider, but the glider kept going. The Korok just flew off into the ether. Just sayonara, little buddy.
Aww.
It was just a there he go moment.
You're gonna carry that weight.
I am going to carry that weight.
You're gonna carry that.
Thank you, Mr.
Oh my
Marshall.
God.
Thank you, Jake Marshall.
All right. Are we waiting for voice still?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, but yeah,
This is cool.
I have not been. Yes, I have been. I've been doing. I fully mapped out the depths because
God.
I am insane. I wanted to know where all of the shrine locations were.
I just saw something absolutely crazy that someone is doing.
Oh no.
So, if someone is trying to do true solo Final Fantasy XIV,
No. Yeah.
as in they're not using the trust system. They're not using the thing that gives you like AI party members or anything with party content. No, they're doing it true solo.
Oh, damn.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is that even possible?
I commend them.
I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out. But given the looking at the videos, they seem to have made it to Aurum Vale, which is like a last dungeon in Realm Reborn, which is impressive.
That is impressive.
So I'm gonna have to watch that next.
Yeah. Okay, so I know that, we all know that, like, the sort of the marquee character for FF14 is Ishtola, right? So what caused her to go blind?
I do not know.
Dusk should know, right? What
Hi.
caused our favorite cat girl to go blind?
Events. She cast a spell that did some magic problems, and the spell to save herself and which cast her through space time. It was a problem.
Okay. She saw things that should not be seen.
Kinda like
Okay.
that, yeah.
And Koko, what are you playing right now?
Oh, I've also been playing Tears of the Kingdom. I've been playing so much Tears of the Kingdom. I don't have the entire depths mapped out, but I have a lot of depths mapped out. I have over 10 full Zonai batteries.
Oh my god.
Yes. Let's see. I'm saved at the end of one of the temples. I'm literally about to go do my third boss. The next time I play. I will say that I was saving Goron for last, so that's the party member ability type thing that I haven't gotten yet. What else? I fully upgraded the Tunic of the Depths and the whole armor of the Depths.
Nice.
It's really good. Also, has anyone who's playing that fought Gloomhands yet?
Yes.
Oh my god, no spoils, but that entire fight is actually super fucking cool, and what you get from it is super fucking cool.
Wait, Gloomhands?
Yeah, you know, you just get like attacked by a horror movie's worth of hands.
Yes.
Oh, y'all are talking about Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh, that game was so good. And yes,
those I don't know
those
if,
monsters.
yeah.
That monster, that enemy is terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying. Also,
trick though, you can if you creep up on it, and it pops up while it's still far enough away. If you quickly start chucking, you just start chucking like bomb flowers at it, like not even with arrows, just throwing them. You can like basically stun lock it.
You can.
Yeah.
I saw someone, by the way, when I was fighting one, and it actually grabbed one of my sages. Like the hand.
What? I didn't know it could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it grabbed one of the sages, and I was like fighting like 3 other hands, and in the background I saw the water sage, essentially. He was just getting grabbed, and he could not like move, and he was restrained, and I couldn't do anything about it because I couldn't aim at him in that moment.
But wait, if it's grabbing one of the sages, can other hands also grapple you?
At the same time, probably.
Yeah, like I think each individual hand
then you
can
can't really
grapple.
use like a decoy tactic.
I don't know. The sages do keep the other hands occupied enough. I found using like multi-shot bows really helps because then it hits multiple hands at once and stuns them.
All right, I'm sorry for coming back and instantly like keeping us derailed. So
no, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm ready to resume.
We saw something creepy before you left, and here's what it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's Emma's drawing, isn't it?
Yep. I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. I mean, it's a pretty good drawing.
What is it? Did he find something?
I can't make it out. I'd better keep quiet about it for now. Oh. No, it's nothing. A
Girl.
weird little scribble.
Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? You sussy baka.
God dang it. I better not forget about this picture, though.
We can't actually.
Oh!
Oh?
What?
Oh?
Nothing. I was just making a surprise noise at the list being on the back, but you know.
Yeah.
At least Phoenix has learned to turn over evidence.
True.
Sorry. I just can't get over that.
I got it. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Some respect.
Do you think whenever he flips a piece of paper over, he looks in the mirror and says, "Take that"? All right. We found this inside the drawer. A list of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of this.
What would this list be doing here? Sorry, I sneezed. We'd better look a little more into this list.
Yo, I just know that like... window.
Window? Oh,
You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. If you were to drop that suit of armor down there...
At first, he wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Really? Why didn't he?
They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh.
stained glass or not, it's a huge window. I mean, he's got a stained glass upper
He
part
likes
of it
looking
anyway.
down on the, plebeians below.
Yeah. He's also like 6'6", so he's just kind of used to it.
True. Just a massive, huge man.
He is really tall. Or he looks it in comparison. Oh, what's that? These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. What could it be?
Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park.
Okay.
Other window.
Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
What? No.
Yeah.
What? Why? No.
True.
Yeah,
What?
this is the 5th.
Are you just convinced you're in a action movie or something?
I know, I was...
This is the 15th floor.
I know, I was just saying.
Saying what?
Ever since making detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Note to self. Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
Oh.
So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired.
Bro, don't say that!
Wow.
That man is.
Wow.
Phoenix is
Phoenix
dark.
is so
wrong.
dark, bro.
Phoenix wrong. That is... Wow, okay.
I know you.
What happened to Phoenix that made him so, like, biting?
He's so sardonic.
Yeah, and it's only been one game.
Yeah, like the trauma.
only
The
gonna
trauma
get
comes in the
worse.
next game, bruh. Or not the next game. Let's just
Yeah.
go. Let's continue, please.
Oh, actually, you're right. I already know the answer to my own question. You're right, okay. Well, no clues here. This was Lana's desk. Sure is tidy.
Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner.
There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back
No.
here?
Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Dude, it's a weird relationship between those two.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime?
This was taken on that day 2 years ago. Wait. Yeah, the pot is in the back. Okay.
Yep. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later.
Gee, you think? Yeah.
Oregon.
Pull out all the stops. I bet there's
The
something in
Chief's
there.
organ sure is a sight to behold.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department.
That's on the 2nd floor, and this is on the 15th floor of an entirely different building. That's obnoxious.
When a detective screws up, the chief calls them to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours.
What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears.
What?
So it's an instrument of
Amazing.
punishment. Literally. Wow.
But aren't the chief's ears affected? Aren't the chief's ears affected?
He never listens to anyone anyway.
Oh, that was a
That's
good one.
beside the point. Yeah, right?
All right. China? The China?
Okay,
No.
so all that's left is to convince Gumshoe to hand over that other piece of evidence.
Oh, the what's on the tile in the center of the room?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
This mark looks like some kind of flower.
Word is, it's designed after the insignia on the prosecutor's badge.
Prosecutor's badge?
Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar.
What? They have badges too?
The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system.
Dude.
Oh.
Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful.
But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge.
That's because he's a sharp dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go too well with his outfit.
Nothing goes with his outfit.
So sharp dressers don't need to wear badges?
I guess everyone just kind of lets it slide.
I don't see how that's supposed to signify. Okay. I don't see how that's supposed to I keep saying dignify. I don't know how that's supposed to signify severe punishment.
Okay.
Huh. Well, he don't need no stinking badges, I guess is the answer to that.
Oh, actually, let me...
Meanwhile, Phoenix's opinion on badges is that no one would believe he was a lawyer if he didn't have it.
Oh, wonder if they used this to wipe off the prints.
No, then it would be
What?
a blood smear rather than the handprint.
Oh, yeah.
Did we ever check her desk directly?
Well, I'm just gonna try it.
What desk? Which?
We already did this. Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, so we don't have that brown cloth in our inventory
No,
yet?
we have to get it from him. We have to convince him that it's part of the case.
Part of the thing?
Oh, wait, hold on. Is it in the
Can we
picture?
read the,
No, we already showed him the picture.
Yeah. True. Can we look at the case files again? The SL9 case files? Okay. Yeet. Okay, that didn't help. Huh. Okay.
Could it be the locker that was missing handprints?
I will
don't
just
know.
try it. No locker can't be opened without a fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker.
Hey, wasn't your locker the one with the blood on it, detective?
The handprint of the real murderer's gloved hand, without any fingerprints.
If they come to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you?
If that happens, I think you'll do better pleading with Edgeworth.
Actually,
Do you think there could be any fingerprints left?
Prince left where? Oh, we can't luminol it though. Really, I don't think.
That's not luminol. That's fingerprint powder.
Okay, but we still can't because we don't have. Where are we gonna? Oh, we can try and we can see if we can. Let's just show this to him.
Present it?
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this.
Nah.
Hey, I know what this is. So, you want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, detective.
All right, go to town. Sheesh.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Wait.
Go
That's
ahead.
me.
Take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Come on. This isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth you found in the safe.
Oh,
Good job,
I knew
writers.
that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Jeez, where's your sense of humor? Now's the part where I go to town.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints.
All right.
Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest
Okay.
away.
I love doing this on the DS with the microphone.
Blowing into the mic.
Oh my god, Phoenix is such a little bitch sometimes. God. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times.
What are you, a little boy?
Oh my god. Alright, let's get this over with.
Oh, wait, what happened? Okay.
I think I'd like to try one on the other fingerprints. Okay, let's move on to another finger. Oh, you have to hit enter to
Okay.
dust.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Blow it away. Oh.
I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Why would
Yeah.
they do this?
Because it's a game.
Just to teach you that sometimes not all prints last this long.
Aren't prints arguably discredited?
I've heard that.
Yeah,
Probably.
they can be. Yep, they can be for sure.
I think what I've generally heard is prints while a non-matching print can be is kind of like some kind of circumstantial happenings, actual like fingerprints are not actually unique.
Hey.
Interesting.
There we go. Or at least not to the sufficient.
Degree.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Now, could they be if everyone involved was fingerprinted?
Maybe.
Okay, let's try to match it up. The left is the one we got, right? Okay. We're looking for kind of
we
like
go.
a D shape. There it is.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Arnar!
Emma, no. I'm sorry. That's a very irrelevant meme. No. How could this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints are they?
Huh? It seems the prints are too old. Wow,
They aren't.
jeez.
Oh.
They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Aw, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Hey, you. Over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe?
Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now.
Here. Maybe you should hold on to this.
Piece of cloth folded and added to the court
Evidence
record.
for something, but what? Wow, he cloned himself. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu.
Oh.
Well, was I any help?
Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
Oh, I think this is Nyard.
No, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat?
Chief Gant.
Phoenix.
We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective.
Do you mean me, sir?
Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat.
Me, sir?
Drop off your ID on the way out.
It's crushed.
You won't be needing it anymore.
Oh.
But, sir...
Now get out.
Yes, sir.
We'll be on our way too, then.
Wait. You. The one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go.
Mr. Wright.
Seems not at all creepy.
And he left.
Damn.
Look, pal. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Jake, it's Chinatown. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but I knew if it'd be like... Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, you listening to me?
Not really.
I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal.
I don't think it's gonna go well.
After that, I heard from Emma. She said she said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Detention center, visitor's room.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
I think Phoenix at the end of his rope. Really, I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words, Lana.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Keeping quiet. I have to admit I was a little more... Oh, okay. Yep, got it. I have to admit I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question you may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly frightened of. Who is this person's name?
Damon Gant. Take that! Well, Miss Skye?
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not... I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
This, right?
No, it's got to be the list, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, let's do this.
I think so.
Koko?
Koko?
Yes, I'm just taking it in. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him, Lana?
Touché, Mr. Wright. It is as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate.
Orders?
Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered the murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That would be Edgeworth's knife.
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Dark's knife.
It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife?
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. Oh, that's Phoenix.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or, at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? Oh, shit.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana...
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago.
My goodness.
My goodness, that was a very long recording
Damn.
session.
And I thought we were
Oh, yeah.
not our longest yet. That was just about exactly 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was
Nice.
but it was fun.
Yeah, that was a great
Coco
section.
was clearly getting a little tired. I'm a little scared of like if or when we do investigations and I have to play a main character and talk the whole time.
It's a thing.
That's gonna be scary.
Well,
I do believe, though, the next upcoming trial segment is split apart into easily, pausable chunks.
That's good.
All right.
All right.
So
And that's it, right? This is the last day of trial.
there
This is
there
it.
are two
This is-
sections
Like-
to this upcoming trial. We'll see if we get through both next time.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get myself
Okay,
some
well
food.
let's
Yeah,
sign off
same.
to everybody, and then we'll let you go. Hey everybody, thanks for coming to see Life's Camera Objection today. Please follow us on Twitch. If you are seeing this on YouTube, like, subscribe, and comment. And we will see you at the next one, maybe sometime here in July. We will see. All right.
Yep.
Bye,
Yep.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.